Yo, what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to King of the Court, my NBA 2K15 player career. Now, if you missed last episode, be sure to go check that out. As always, it'll be in the description below, just in case you missed it. What we got going on today, though, is we got about 20-some odd games left in the current season. We're right at the end of February, beginning of March, somewhere in there, and we're in 5th place, right around the 500 mark as a team. But 5th place sounds good, but it's not quite all that it seems. We're right in the mix with about 5 other teams. A loss could drop us down as far as 8th or 9th. So we're by no means locked into a playoff spot right now. And we got a big first game coming up. So let's get right into it. Taking a look at my season averages before we get things started, I'm averaging 16 points, about 1 assist and 4 rebounds per game, but my numbers are on the rise. I'm looking to secure a starting spot real soon. However, our first game of this episode is going to be against none other than that man right there, LeBron James and the Cavaliers. They come in currently sitting in the 2nd spot in the East. The Cavs and the Bulls are really running away with the Eastern Conference. There's no one else really even all that close. This is going to be a tough matchup. Let's get right into the action. We're going to pick up the action early in the 2nd quarter. I mean, I was off to a pretty slow start in this one. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't getting very many open shots, but I finally do get some space and hit the three-pointer in Shawn Marion's face, cutting the lead down to 5. The Cavs bring the ball up. Their next possession, J.R. Smith takes an open jumper, can't hit. Kyrie grabs a rebound, but I swipe it from him, and we're out and running. Looking to go on a little bit of a run right here. I find Tolliver, who finishes in the lane. I got an assist, and the lead is down to 3. Later in the 2nd quarter, we're back down 11. Shawn Marion takes a 3 and can't hit. Drummond grabs a rebound, and we're off looking to cut into the lead yet again. It was a back and forth battle. Every time we pulled within a few points, the Cavs stretched it back out, but I hit another three-pointer right there, cutting the lead back down to 8. Every time we made a little bit of a push, the Cavs extended it back out to double digits as Kyrie misses another jumper. Drummond grabs a rebound. As you can see, the lead's back to 11. Caldwell Pope with the ball on the wing, kicks it to Tolliver. J.R. Smith leaves me wide open in the corner. You can't do that. Give me all of those. I hit another 3 and the lead is back down to 8 shortly before halftime. Last possession now before the end of the half. The lead is back to 10. Augustine with the ball, kicks it back out to me. You know I'm looking for that last shot of the quarter. I'm taking Shawn Marion off the dribble, hits him with the crossover between the legs and takes it to the basket and finishes. The lead is back down to 8, but that is really where it stuck until, as you can see, the middle of the 3rd quarter when I check back in. Again, we have completely lost control of this game. Any hope we had of bringing this thing back and beating the Cavaliers is pretty much gone at this point. We're down 20 when I check back in, and why is it every time I come out and at the beginning of the 3rd quarter we lose all hope of staying in games against good teams? As we get a basket right there from Monroe on the offensive rebound and putback, but I mean it's a little bit too late at this point. Later in the 3rd quarter, Augustine with the ball. We're down by 16 points. He kicks it to Tolliver underneath, who gives it back to Augustine. Tolliver and Augustine have a little game by themselves over there, but he finds me wide open on the perimeter, and I hit yet another 3. Those are really the only shots I could find myself open for all game long. Cavs with the ball now, late in the 3rd quarter. I'm trying to do everything I can, putting pressure on Kyrie, bringing the ball up. Go for the steal. Marion gets it, but I chase him down and knock it out of bounds. Get that out of my house, Shawn. You ain't scoring in here, man. We're looking to get back in this thing. You know, there's a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. The lead's 13 points. I mean, we're starting to cut into it. And then that man comes off the bench. You know, just when you think you got a glimmer of hope, they go ahead and send LeBron James back into the game. I mean, come on, man. Beginning of the 4th quarter, the lead is down to 11. I mean, we're making a dent in this thing. We're making a little bit of a push. I found myself open for a 3, but can't hit. Drummond with the rebound, puts it back. He can't make that one, and the Cavs are off and running. That was a huge possession. We could have cut the lead to 8 if I had made that 3. Instead, the Cavs have the ball now. Kyrie with it in the corner, a couple of pump fakes, back to LeBron, who hits a fadeaway three-pointer. I mean, what are you going to do about that? I mean, there's not a lot I could do defensively. That's just great offense from LeBron James. The game is winding down. We're down by 17. Our last offensive possession. We are going to take the loss in this one. Not a whole lot I could do. The rest of my team wasn't giving me very much support. As I get the ball back off of an ill-fated pass, hit the jumper again in Sean Marion's face. He really couldn't handle me all game long. But there wasn't enough I could do to bring us back in this one. I mean, I tried to bring us back over and over again, but it just wasn't meant to be. We lose this game by 15, 106-91 at home to the Cavs. As you can see, I finished with 21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks on 7 of 15 shooting. I had myself quite a nice game.
So, here we are again. You've kept your part of the bargain.
What bargain is that?
I told you if you kept playing like you were, you'd be in the starting lineup. You have, and you are.
In the starting lineup?
Yep.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about, Coach. Man, don't even worry, I got you. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna play harder, work harder, and do whatever it is to make this team better.
Good. You can start right now. Now beat it.
Well, alright then, my very first start for the Detroit Pistons comes at home. We got the Knicks in the building and Carmelo Anthony, and you may notice I'm looking a little bit different. I got a fresh haircut, got some fresh ink. You know, I had to do it up for my first start in the NBA. We pick things up late in the first quarter. It's a close one. Unfortunately, my fresh look has not helped my game any as I'm off to another slow start, but Urepko finds me on the baseline, and I stop and pop that open jumper, giving me 4 points. It is a close game with 3 minutes left to go in the first, and my slow start is due in part to the coach's game plan of dishing the ball inside to the big men. It's really taken the ball out of my hands and limited my touches early in this game, and I'm really struggling early in this one. Late in the second quarter, we're up by 10. The game plan really not working all that well, and I start to take things into my own hands, taking Caron Butler strong to the basket. I know he's not guarding me. He's too old and too slow to hang with me right now. And this game is the Carmelo Anthony show for the Knicks. If Carmelo Anthony's not scoring, the Knicks are not scoring. No one else is really looking to do anything on offense. As you can see me sagging way off Caron Butler. He takes a 3. I'm a little late to close out, but he can't hit, and Mix finds me on the run out, and I'm throwing it down at the rim on the fast break, and the lead is out to 12. I'm starting to pull away from the Knicks by myself in this one. Early in the fourth quarter now, the lead is still 12. The Knicks are hanging in. We can't find that separation we're looking for, but I find myself open in the corner in transition and knock down the open 3. You know I'm good for those open 3s, especially in transition, one of my favorite shots. Midway through the fourth quarter, the lead still 12. The Knicks hanging in. We can't get away from them, but I find myself open again for 3, and I'll take all 3 of those as I hit that one right in Melo's face, and I got 30 points. I'm starting to feel it. The Knicks are on the ropes. We just got to put them away. Calderon with a jumper on the wing. Can't hit. I grab the board, and we're off and running in transition. We're looking to put this thing away right here, right now. I spin. Find Drummond through the middle. What a dime, and Drummond throws it down at the rim. The lead is up to 17. Next possession. I'm on fire right now. I'm spinning in the lane, hitting that open jumper. The lead is up to 19 points, and we are killing the Knicks. The Knicks are falling apart. Calderon brings the ball up the floor, takes a quick 3. I grab another rebound, and we're pushing it yet again. Who's going to stop us? I give it to Jennings. Jennings back to me. Calderon, you can't hang. You can't stop me, Calderon. What are you doing? And you know what? I got Melo right there in the poster as well. Melo, you can't hang. The Knicks can't hang. We go on to win this one big, 127-103. We put a whooping on the Knicks in the fourth quarter. I finished with 38 points, 10 boards, 5 assists, 1 block. Yeah, I struggled shooting, but most of that was early in the game, and I didn't really find my rhythm until the second half. And that performance was good enough to get your boy the player of the game, setting another new career high in points with 38. I was on fire in that fourth quarter, and the Knicks could not handle me. That is going to do it for this one. With me now in the starting lineup, the outlook for this team is actually quite positive. I really feel like we're going to make the playoffs, and once we do, we're going to be a tough out for anyone in the first round. We're going to have to play a good team, but I think we can hold our own. But that is going to do it for this one, guys. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below and subscribe if you're new, if you're liking what you see. And I will catch you in the next episode of King of the Court.